What's going on, guys and gals? My name is NekoFluttershy, and welcome to a fucking video. Oh, I can already tell a lot of people are going to be pissed off by this video, and I do not care. Kind of like the last video I made, but this one is going to be really good. Really good. And this video goes out to all the children in the world that are watching this video. Anybody that is a fucking fetus, yes, a fetus, to the age of, let's fucking say 5 or 10. I don't know. 5 to 10. Let's go there. First off, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching this bullshit. And if your parents have a problem with me saying fuck, tell them to go fuck themselves. Yes, I actually encourage children to say curse words. Cause you know, I don't give a fuck, right? But that's not what this video is about. This video is about something way more important than me cursing like a fucking madman. This video is all the lies that you kids have been told or taught to believe. See, this world is nothing but a bunch of lies. Every single moment that you think you can trust something that someone says, you can't. So I'm gonna spill the real tea. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna talk some truth. I'm gonna, you know, speak what's on my mind, and I'm gonna be like, okay. So here are some of the lies, if not all, well, probably more. Well, actually, yes. I'm gonna share most of what lies you've been taught or told or are being told right now. And what better example than, you know, today, well, or this month is December. December means Christmas, you know, the holiday season, right? So, you know, that means Santa Claus, that means elves and shit like that. Well, what if I told you that Santa Claus does not exist? Yes, that's right. That old Jolly Saint Nick that you see at the mall, it's just an actor. He's not real. Santa Claus is nothing more than a shitty goddamn advertisement for Coca-Cola. And somehow, some way, he's stuck. So every time you drink Coke, if you do drink Coke, just remember, you're drinking the remains of someone that never existed in the first place. You're drinking all of Santa Claus's fucking jizz. Think about it, some old guy, and besides, like, why would anybody want to believe in some old guy like that? Think about it. He's an old guy, right? Old people delivering gifts to children, little fucking kids, right? And it goes into your fucking house, like he breaks and enters into your fucking house, right? Just to deliver you some stupid shit, right? And you might be wondering yourself, you know, like, why would he do that? Well, if you look deeper into it, even if Santa Claus did exist, which, let's face it, he does not exist. He's not real. He's a fucking pedophile. He will rape you. He's a fucking child molester. Got it? Good. So all the lies that you've been taught to believe, you know, not just Santa Claus, but also things like the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy does not exist, right? And also, Easter Bunny does not exist. And you might be wondering to yourself, oh, well, where do all these gifts come from? You know, how do I get all these presents that I've asked for? It's your parents or your grandparents. It's them. They're the ones that, while you are asleep, they basically, what they do, they make it feel like it's Santa Claus, but it's not. Because, like I said, he's not real. And also, even if he was real, how can one man, one lonely asshole, deliver gifts to every fucking child in the world? Some people that are Christians, I mean, it's called fucking Christmas, so it's about Christianity and shit like that, right? But what about the people that don't believe in him? Like, I don't, because he's clearly not real. And it's been proven time and again he's not real. It's all an act. It's all a ruse. It's all fake. And as if the and to all the parents, they're like, "Oh no, you ruined Christmas for my fucking children." Bitch, shut the fuck up and let me talk, okay? I don't give a shit about your children. I don't care about that. I just don't. Well, honestly, I don't care about anybody. Let's face it. Aside from my subscribers, thank you guys and gals for watching and all that shit. But it gets even better because while these children are being taught to believe things, I want to at least spread some truth. You know, I hate children, right? I don't give a shit about them or anything they stand for. They're just little fucking nuisances, and they don't deserve any... They don't deserve to know the fucking truth, or they don't deserve to know all the lies that have been taught. And, you know, with that being said, I mean, call me a horrible person all you want. I really don't care. At the end of the day, you're the one that's feeding into the child. You know, you're feeding into... You're basically giving children lies. You're giving them a whole bunch of bullshit. You know that Santa Claus doesn't exist. You know the Tooth Fairy and the, you know, Easter Bunny. You know they don't exist. So, and I get it. You're doing this specifically for the children. You know they don't exist, but you're doing it for the kids anyway. But, you know, children are going to grow up, right? And once they find out that you lied to them about something like the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or whatever, they will automatically lose their trust in you. They don't have any trust for you. Because they're like, oh, Santa Claus isn't real. I was lied to the entire time. How can I trust anything else you say to me? How do I know you even love me? You know, that's the thing. And speaking of which, hey kids, you want to fucking know where you came from? Do you want to know where babies come from? Oh boy! Oh, your parents are really gonna hate me for this, and I don't care. So basically, your mother and your father, they fucked. Your father stuck his dick into your mother's vagina, and he fucked. He went, oh yeah, and they started having sex. You know, they started going at it. They were going at it like fucking hell. Long story short, your father ejaculates his jizz all over your mother's pussy. Oh, and I ain't talking about the cat pussy either. There's multiple pussies. Yes! I am being an asshole at the speed of sound here, bitches. But anyways, so, like I said, you know, you were born because your father basically stuck his dick into your mother, and jizz started flying, which is a splooge, man, bazooka juice, you know, as angry video game nerd would say. But you know, it's just a bunch of fucking cum. It's just a bunch of semen, right? And yeah. So, long story short, you know that whole lie that your parents have told you? Oh, you came from a stork or something. Not a Stark. If you came from Tony Stark, that would be so fucking random and weird. But yeah, you were not delivered by the means that you think you were delivered. Those are the lies of the non-believers, in the words of the UAC spokesbitch from Doom Eternal. But it's true. You know, everything that your parents have told you most likely is a lie. I mean, well, maybe not everything. If your parents do in fact love you, then that's whatever. But honestly, I personally believe if your parents truly do love you, they wouldn't be spouting so much lies to you about things like Santa Claus or where you came from. And you know, one of those days where, you know, you're going to have the talk. You're going to have the birds and the bees, which basically means sex. So, yeah. And if you're a little kid watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, holy fuck, you soon will. Trust me, you will. Because let's face it, We all were born the exact same way. Our fathers stuck their dicks inside our mothers, and then we, long story short, came out after a whole process of jizzing everywhere, and the female jizz decided to do shit. You know, you got wet females all over the place. But this video got really fucking weird really quickly. But yeah, all the lies that your parents have taught you over the years. Don't believe anything your parents ever tell you ever again. Oh, you're getting a brand new car at the age of 18 or 16. No, you're not. They're probably buying a car for themselves, but they want you to think that, you know, you're getting a car just to make you feel special, but you're not, because I don't have a car either. So suck it. I'm an asshole. I love being an asshole, though. And to all the parents out there, you know, that, you know, to all the parents out there that are watching this somehow, I don't know why you would, but holy fuck, it's true. You should not be feeding your children such lies. And I get it, you're doing it just to have a little bit of fun with them, but damn, yeah, there are other ways to have fun with your fucking children. First off, it's called playing video games with them. You know, give them an Xbox 360, give them a PS4, give them a PS5, 6, 7, 842. I don't know what the latest game system is. Well, PS5 and Xbox Series X. But, you know, give them a game system and play a little bit of Call of Duty with them. Play a little bit of Fortnite with them. Play some Minecraft or Doom, or play something with them. You don't have to feed them lies about things that don't exist. Because, like I said before, sooner or later your children will find out that there is no Santa Claus. Your children will find out that there is no Easter Bunny, and all the shit that they've been told as children are lies, and that they should never trust you ever again. Your children will grow up to resent you and hate you because you lied to them about so many different things for several fucking years. And I get it, you know, when kids are young, impressionable fucking children, you know, when they're like a couple years old, well, let's say to the age of like 8 or 9 or something like that, they're a little too young to have to talk. You know, you don't want to tell them about dicks and vaginas and shit like that. That's what Jacksepticeye is for. But you get the idea that, you know, not every kid is going to be the same way. But just honestly, and you know, kids may not understand, and that's totally understandable. You know, hell, the only reason I found out about how kids were made and shit like that, and how, you know, that sort of thing was because I watched porn. I never really had to talk. No one ever had to tell me about the birds and the bees and whatnot. But, you know, I automatically knew what that was entitling. Oh, yeah. So the mother gets her vagina stuck inside a man's dick, and the dick gets stuck inside the vagina, and everyone's getting stuck. Everyone's fucking and sucking in all over the place, you know. But, and also you might be wondering, you know, why am I making this video if ultimately at the end of it, I'm talking mostly to the parents now? Well, I just want the fucking parents to get pissed off. I seriously do. Like, because there is a big deal going on Twitter right now about a mall Santa. Which, again, Santa Claus is not real for all you children at home that are, or at school, or wherever that are watching it, wherever you're watching this video. And to all the teachers at school, you teachers are also guilty of this as well. Feeding into a child's, basically, you're feeding these children lies. These impressionable kids, you're giving them a bunch of lies, and again, they're gonna grow up not to trust you, and, you know, because and a lot of these things, they require a lot of looking, you know, that they're looking into it a little too deep. But some things you just don't fucking tell children, because again, they're going to grow up and hate you, and you know, you don't want that, do you? You don't want your fucking students or children to hate you in general, right? Well, then stop feeding them these lies and Stop telling them things, okay? You know, and honestly, yes, this video is for the children, but it's also not for the children at the same time. Like, yes, I was originally making this video talking to the kids, be like, hey, guess what, kids? All the fucking things you were forced to believe as a kid, you know, Santa Claus and whatever, that's all bullshit. That's not real. Don't believe in anything that, you know, people tell you. Don't believe in everything you read or hear or anything like that, because it's all bullshit. And, well, that's not to say that everything in life is bullshit, but a lot of things are bullshit. And honestly, you should not really feed into the child's lies like that. You actually know. Actually, and also, why do you think the children lie so much? The children, they lie so much because you lie to them. You tell them things that ultimately you should never really tell children. Because, like I said, again, they're gonna grow up to resent you. They're gonna hate you. They're gonna... Oh, that's good sniping. But yeah, I don't understand the whole mentality of, you know, and I get it. You want these children to have fun and things like that, like I said before, but there are other ways of doing it. Give them a PS4, give them whatever. And if you don't have that much money, give them an older game console, because the GameCube, I got my GameCube for like 40, 45 bucks, pretty cheap, right? And it came with a controller, and you can get a few cheap games for the, I didn't need that max ammo, you know. But anyways, you know, you could easily get some game systems cheap. I mean, and there are some good multiplayer games out there. And if you already have a game console like a, you know, PS4 or Xbox One, PC, or anything like that, play with your children. Give them, you know, play a little bit of Fortnite with them, or play some Minecraft with them, or something like that. And honestly, I think there is no real reason why any parent should, you know, lie to their children like this. It's disgraceful, honestly. And again, I can't stress this enough. Children will hate you after this. You know, and again, just tell them the fucking truth, okay? Tell them that there is no Santa Claus, there is no whatever. And, you know, all the things, and if they don't believe you, prove it to them. You know, by whatever means necessary. If, you know, if for whatever reason, you know, your children don't believe you, because you fucking lied to them so many times that they believe this shit, and whatever you say after that will not affect them in any way. They will, they will do that shit. They will be like, no, you're wrong. He does exist. You told me the other day, whatever. You know, like, just fucking, again, show it to them. Prove it to them. Have your kids stay up late at night. Have your kid watch guard. Right? Like, keep your kid up all night. I don't care. And then, well, first things first, you gotta put the packages, you know, put all the presents that you have for the children, you know, for your sons or daughters or grandson, granddaughter, something like that. You know, anything like that. Put it, you know, underneath the tray or on the tray or where the fuck you... Shove the presents up the kid's ass. I don't care. Whatever you do with the fucking presents. I don't know. But, you know, do something like that. And have the kid watch. Let your children see. Because lying to them is only going to make things worse for you in the long run. It's going to make things a hell of a lot worse. You know, and it may seem like harmless fun, you know, be like, oh yeah, it's fun for the children. But again, you shouldn't really be starting this kind of shit in the first place. Like, you know, whenever I have children, which I don't know if I ever will, but if I do have children, You know, whether it be by actually having sex or adopting or whatever. Any means to have children. If I ever have a kid, I'm not going to do these things. I'm not going to tell them about Santa Claus. I'm not going to tell them about the Easter Bunny and things like that. I'm basically just going to be like, yeah, if you behave, I may put something under the tree, for the holiday season. I'll do that. I'm not gonna basically, because and if my kid ever does come home from school or whatever, or church, and then or anything like that, and they come home to me saying, "Oh, I'm going to sleep now so Santa can come." I'll tell them, "Hey, listen, kid. You see, that's a lie. Santa's not real." And it's better to start them early on that as well. It's better to start them early by telling them that they don't exist. And if they're confused, tell them. Be like, hey, the Santa Claus that they're talking about doesn't exist. He was only used as a marketing ploy by Coca-Cola, to basically get in the holiday season and to do things like that. And honestly, that's a pretty damn good tactic, because, people are still feeding their children a bunch of lies to this day, and children in general, even if they're not their own kids. But it's astounding, actually. But just don't tell your children about Santa Claus or whatever, because that's only going to lead to fucking pain down the road. That's only going to lead to unwanted drama, unwanted stress, unwanted untrustfulness, untrustworthiness, basically. And if you want your children to trust you, or if you want to trust your children, then, don't lie to them about these things. And if you want to have fun with your children and all that things, all these things, fucking... Again, play some Call of Duty with them, play some Halo, Doom, play some Fortnite, Minecraft, play some Mario, Pokemon. If you have any Nintendo consoles, play some Mario or Pokemon or something like that, Because there's a lot of fun multiplayer games out there that you and your kids can play, or your grandchildren, or your basically, and hell, even some of the students. Hell, back in my day, I was like in 5th grade. We had I was in the gymnasium. We had we had the Nintendo Wii. And we played the Nintendo Wii for fitness and things like that. And when I was even younger, back in the day of like 3rd or 4th grade, we had Dance Dance fucking Revolution. We played Dance Dance Revolution back in the day. Yeah, we actually played DDR in gym class back in the day. And as if that wasn't enough, the very same year I went into like 5th grade or whatever, we also played DDR. But it was in music class. And we all had fun. That there was no, worrying about anything. There was no lies being told. It was all just video games and stuff like that. And yes, we had to do some bowling and archery and things like that, which I do enjoy a little bit of bowling and archery, even though I don't really know the first thing about archery. I know you just load up the bow with an arrow and you try your best to shoot straight. That's it. But yeah, I'm getting a little ahead of myself and a little off topic, but you get the idea. Just don't lie to your fucking children, okay? And to all the kids out there that are still watching this, if you are, I don't fucking know why you would be watching a low life like me. But if you are, don't listen to your parents, okay? And now if they tell you to do something like clean up your room or something like that, then you should listen to them. But if they tell you anything about Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy or anything like that, do not trust them. It's all a lie. It's not real. And, Yeah, it's all just a scam. One giant fucking scam. Anyways, guys and gals, now that I have officially pissed off a lot of people within these last 2 videos I made, ones where I'm talking about the word finna, which is fucking stupid, and the one where I'm basically telling kids all the lies that their parents and grandparents have told them throughout the years. Basically, let's recap. Santa Claus doesn't exist. There is no God, which I'm sure is going to piss off a lot of Christians as well, yes. Which I didn't even say that, but I will at some... I'm going to make another video. Let's make it 3 in a row. Let's piss off everybody. I don't give a fuck. I enjoy pissing off people. Just seeing them overreact to a fucking stupid video of of a Neko talking about things. It brings me so much joy. That's all I want for Christmas, is everybody to be pissed off at me. Oh, I'm trying. Woo. But yeah, to recap, Santa Claus doesn't exist. Basically, children were born because their mother had a dick stuck in her, and little white cream started flying out of that penis, you know, got a little bit of penis in there. And then a couple months later, almost a year later, bam, you're out. Some people it's a year and a month, some people it's a little bit less than a year, but personally I would say, in my personal opinion, I'm no doctor, so I don't know shit, but I'd say the perfect balance would be like 12 months, basically an entire year. Gives the kid a chance to grow inside of you. You're already growing fucking watermelons in there, you know. You're already growing watermelons, so you may as well fucking make it bigger up. But don't make it too big, because then you'll need to get C-sections, and the kid will probably die because, yeah. And also, to all your kids out there, consider yourselves lucky you're alive. Because if anything were to go wrong during surgery and your birth, you would be dead right now. You wouldn't even exist here. So consider yourself lucky. Now that I just traumatized the children, I am officially done with the video. not like any fucking little kid's gonna be watching this shit anyway. Who gives a shit about them? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys and gals. If you like this video, give this video a like. If that was fine too, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and wherever the fuck else I do. Follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streaming on there. And as always, I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro hoof. Boom!